Hi everyone, I'm Kenneth Porio and welcome to the vlog. Okay, hello everyone and welcome to our YouTube channel. So if you're new to this channel, subscribe, and if you're not yet updated with the latest content, bell icon is just down below. So I'm here at the office. No one is here, no one is around, I'm just alone. It's almost 5 o'clock and I'm about to go, but I just want to give you a quick update about my life. It's because I just want to somehow let you understand where I'm going for right now, and I think what can be done to, get along with these challenges right now. It's raining hard outside and I don't know what to do. I just finished done with my tasks. Maybe just a follow up with the meetings that will be coming in the next few weeks. So bear with me. So somehow I want to share about the recently concluded hard skills training. It was quite a very interesting training with the current batches of students from different parts of Cebu, the different programs that we serve within Cebu province and Cebu City, and it's quite the same. I just want to specify what I taught to the students, including with my colleague Vince. So the curriculum of the training that I formulated for this year is something that would relate to their schooling. So I thought about why not teach them solutions that are cloud-based or based on the internet, because I really am aware about hybrid learning and working from home is really the trend. So what I'm seeing is, so I would teach them productivity tools that are available online. So one of which is Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. So that's one of the primary lessons I taught them. But I actually started with a hybrid skills topic, which is all about computational thinking, and I led them through a particular course from Microsoft that is all about computational thinking. So I let them get through that particular course, and then they get a certificate from Microsoft, and which is kind of amazing for that particular batch. So I'm very proud that I have taught something. I taught a Microsoft certification course, which is one of my greatest achievements so far. So another thing that I taught them was Google Forms, because as you may know, research is part of the senior high school curriculum. Although we had junior high school students and also college students who were also there, what I did was just the basics of Google Forms, and just to let them know how to formulate questions in their researches. So because based on my experience as a teacher in the academe way back, so research is really important, and you want them to understand the solutions to those pressing issues with how they create their research, especially with their data gathering. So that's why I let them try out Google Forms and see how they are able to do that eventually in their schooling. Another thing that I taught them was how to create research, or how to do research using Google tools, particularly Google Scholar. And then I left them with an assignment for the next day that they will create a research on Google Forms and Google Docs. A little mini research paper, basically outlining a certain topic, discussing a certain topic. And I read some of their research papers, and some of them were quite interesting, and I really encourage them to properly cite sources, and I see that they are doing well, and I think that's something missing from them, that they just need a push to create research. That's what I see in them, you know. So I'm really happy for them. On the next day, we improved more on we focused more on these cloud-based solutions that are more of a specialist type. So I started with mobile app development, because mobile apps are the trend now, and I just want them to give a glimpse on how to create mobile apps. And that is why I taught them Funkable. That's one of the platforms I taught also with Equals HDS, the training for young women. So I taught them that particular platform too. So they were quite interested. That topic was quite interesting too, that they are able to like create apps even on their phones or their computers, and then test them out on their phones, and wow, they are able to create those apps. Simple, very simple interaction app, but that just sparks them somehow about how to create an app. You know? So I think that could spark an idea in them on creating solutions or apps that can be helpful in their learning, right? So that's another thing. So another one is basics of photography, because I think most of the students nowadays, I observe, are into photography and videography, because they have smartphones, and smartphones have cameras, and I think they have to leverage their use of their cameras for their projects, for their maybe future documentation of where they are going, or where they will be based somehow, and then using their phone cameras and inspiring them to create better pictures and better videos. So I taught them those basics of like how to adjust the exposure value, focus, white balance, using the rule of thirds, you know, maybe also zooming with their feet. That's also another thing that I taught them. How to make stable videos. They use a tripod, or how to somehow do better sound or use better music, you know. So that's also one thing, and that's quite a lesson for them too. I also warn them not to use vertical video whenever they do serious projects. That's a given. So the last lesson that we had was computer assembly. We had this junked out PC, and we had this desktop computer that was already junked, but I still taught them how to somehow assemble a desktop computer, a desktop CPU tower, using their intuition on what are the steps that should be done to assemble a PC. Whenever say they buy a new PC that is like do it yourself, so how to assemble a PC by themselves is quite a skill also, especially once they get into work. If they can't afford a laptop and they have just one resource, this big desktop computer later on, so how do they use it and how do they assemble it? So I taught them those basics. Maybe later on in my next year of training, I will now focus on laptops. I'll think about it too. I'm thinking about mobile computer assembly now with desktop with laptops, which are far more simpler, but the maintenance Probably I'll talk about maintaining a laptop PC might be quite a lesson. That's something I'm thinking about too for the next year. So that's something. So I think based on my evaluation, I just scored. I just recorded the scores. So I think what should be improved now is their somehow their intuition in perceiving certain instructions, especially when they go to work and then their supervisors will give them instructions, and they must be able to precisely understand those. So I think what else should improve for next year is the way I express the instructions in words, probably more of step by step, very the straight to the point instructions that must dictate this should be done. This is exactly what you should do, and then probably show and tell first, and then let them check. I'll let them give them feedback if they think the instructions is quite wrong or right. Especially when I taught in the provinces in the north and the south, so I might adjust a little bit. So because they don't understand English too well. So I think we'll have to somehow give lessons that are much more robust in form. Maybe I'll focus on AI next year. Artificial intelligence might be a consideration next year. Probably I'll think about starting off with like how to properly or ethically use ChatGPT. That's something I would consider next year. I'm also thinking of a topic that would further interest them, take them their interest in this AI art, like the stable diffusion, or the probably I might consider stable diffusion, or maybe DAL-E might also be a consideration. But I'm also factoring in the cost of like creating an account. Then what if they want to make more pictures, to make more images, and there's just a limit to how much you can create using those particular apps or platforms. So I might consider like limiting just pictures, and then attach them in whatever project they want to like create a portfolio or create like a collage on what they're thinking about, what art they should do or something like that. Okay, so that's something sparking creativity. I'm also considering canva.com, but I'm not sure about that because internet reliability is a bit cumbersome in the north and the south. In Danmatay, Medellin, and Alegria, that might be an issue. So I might also include like offline work, especially with say dealing with mobile mobile tools or your phone or your laptop, and what specific apps you need to consider to better maintain your laptop, or explore the apps that are in your phone or are in your laptop that would help you maintain a good run, would make it run faster or run better. Probably that's also one of the topics that I would consider next year, like computer maintenance, mobile device maintenance. That's also a consideration too. So I think that could be it. But how I will spend the next that 2 days of training that would help the students understand, these are important things that you should do whenever you do work with your laptop, work with your phone, work with something, or work with AI, or create things that are assisted by AI. So that's also a consideration. Okay, so I think that's it for my training. It was a great run for this year. So what I'm looking forward now is to end the second year of our project unit. Now we're still planning the steering committee. It's still hanging in the balance. We don't know what to do yet. I don't know how to organize it yet. Given the weather, it's still a bit over there. We're still waiting for the weather to improve. Also considering the DICT training for teachers is also in the works. Master list of the participants are there, and then also in the works is the upcoming Equals HDS workshop in October. So one issue with that is that I'll be on vacation on the first week of October, so I'm still considering when we should hold the training. So it's another thing. Another thing also is the Keep Me Safe program. I'm still formulating the IT training, I'm still working on the curriculum. So I think I might work on it soon. So yeah. So I don't know if the weather's still not improving, but I'm ending the video. I'm so happy that I'm vlogging again for the last 3 weeks or 3 months actually. I'm here at work alone because my boss is coming back next week, so I might be spending more days alone in this office. So hopefully this will improve. So thank you so much everyone. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, hit subscribe and hit the notification bell. So see you everyone. We'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.